All right. Gee, oh, going through my comments again. Oh, okay, this is the same dude. I had to start the video over again to unpack this comment, I mean, to look at with the camera, look right here to read it. Oh yeah, hey from Ottawa. I like your videos, enjoying watching to gain perspective of someone outside of my own. But why did you have to paint leftism? Whatever that is. Liberalism, you mean? Okay, well, in our country, yeah, we say leftism, liberalism, Democrats, but in my thinking, other than the far left and far right, I'm saying you got moderates and radicals. That's my interpretation. If it's any consolation, I do kind of piss some of the far right off, and I was told get off the fence and blah blah blah. But anyway, yeah, I'm addressing that here. Yeah, let me losing my place, like reading the comment here. Okay, yeah, I'm Canadian. Love from Ottawa. Okay, that's cool. Trying to be nice. Nothing wrong with that. But wanted to say I love what you're doing, but the post about leftism almost made me unsubscribe. But if you wanted to do that, well, I admit I'm like that a little bit too, but yet I want to keep watching certain other opinions. Hell, I got people that I share videos out of spite, but one or two of their things that they say piss me off. To be fair, this is a good excuse to get that out of the way too. At least I'm honest, I admit that shit. There's people that lean right that I like a little bit better. But then I've explained before in videos that I work next to people that were on the left because of the poor. They're moderates and not radicals. For example, people that did mass vandalism in 2020, there's a lot of people on the left. There is some of them out there that get, ostracized because they didn't participate in that shit. And like I said, I don't condone the Capitol riot, but I don't condone mass vandalism in 2020 either. And I don't condone vandalism of Teslas because of a thing, But anyway, okay, let's finish reading the thing. Okay. I resisted unsubscribing to you. You're a cool dude. Okay, that's cool. You think I'm a cool dude. I wish you wouldn't make a post that is so misinformed. What's so misinformed about it? I mean, I'm actually attack things and mock things from a couple of different angles, really. I don't think I'm being misinformed because there are people who behave a certain way in my country. You got some people on the left and you got some radicals and moderates of both sides, I believe, too. Anyway, that's why I think the things I do. But anyway, finish reading. Oh, at least if your post is hating on something, it is ironic because it's ironic for a hater to hate a hater. Well, both sides do that shit. Yeah, in my country, I don't know about your country if you want to admit it or not, but both sides do that shit. I mean, I have a saying that I don't deny that I believe one bit. I mean, we have a thing, oh yeah, we got our left and Democrats, what I regard more radical and more authoritarian, like to say, oh, don't hate black people, but oh, here's a list of black people we want you to hate. Like, if they're a right-leaning black YouTuber that is against BLM, okay, it's okay to hate them. So we got leftists in our country and YouTubers that do that shit. I don't care for that shit. And some of our radical leftists also like to say, oh, don't be anti-Semitic, don't hate Jews, but it's okay to hate Ben Shapiro. If you, to be fair, it's like a double-edged sword. Both sides do the shit, and I have a video that I wish that I like to do better, redo it and do better. I preach about subversion by inversion. There's an ass backwards or deliberately inverted backwards culture to damn near everything that people are doing, like intellectually, politically, and even religiously going on. But Anyway, he goes on to say, I like your vibe, but I think because I grew up in Ontario where GM is a man employer. Oh, that was good. I'm glad GM is still a man employer. Yeah, we got things going on in our country, like controversies about steel mills. A Japanese firm is trying to buy a particular steel mill, and people want to keep it in our country. And I don't know your views about, say, things like GM that you talked about. By the way, it's not a sin to want to, say, for example, GM and General Motors, to keep factories in your country and not being bought by somebody of other countries. And that's not a sin. You can do that without being racist or whatever. I don't want to go on too much about that because I'll make this too long. But I can be from Schwa, whatever that is. I'd have to look that up more. But yeah, I give him points for his politeness, totally okay, you know what I mean? But like I said, I do address things like this because it gives me an excuse to get some of my opinions out there. But and to say once again too, yes, if you got this far in this explanation, or if this guy sees this too, if he got this far in this explanation, I say too, yeah, I don't just bash the left. I'll talk about a part of the right. I'd say the far right, if it didn't have a bigger enemy, like a bunch of whole list of radical lefts, they didn't have a bigger enemy, they'd be wouldn't care how right I lean and probably want me to go to jail for not getting a haircut, and saying it's a sin to get a job outside of minimum wage without getting a haircut, like it's a big sin. I say that sarcastically. So yeah, anyway, this is getting long here, this explanation. I'm just going to stop right here.